Oh Lord.
You see, I got a
Okay.
halo.
Come on. Hello, hello, hello.
Halo.
Beyonce. Hey y'all, hey. Hello, Renewed and Refined Woman on Facebook and on YouTube. We are not on Instagram tonight. So if you know that somebody's hanging out over on Instagram, go grab them. Tell them to come on over here and let them know we on Facebook and we on YouTube. Y'all come on in the room. Come on in the room. We are so happy that you are here. It is time for our Well Done Wednesday. Our co host for tonight is none other than Mrs. Coach Dr.
Not doctor.
She got so many titles. None other than the Coach Kenna Cotton Carter. Hey,
You
girl.
funny. Not doctor. Did you throw doctor in there?
I threw doctor in there. It just seemed right. I don't even know where it came from.
You did. I
I,
take it.
I threw it on in there. I don't even know where that came from. Latrell is in the building. Hey, Latrell.
Hey,
Thank you
Latrell.
for jumping on. Thank y'all for jumping on. It is Well Done Wednesday, and we are learning as the renewed and refined woman that's in the process of becoming whatever it is that your heart desires, becoming whatever it is that God has positioned you for. Quita Renee is in the building. Whatever that thing is that you are becoming, if you're just becoming better than you were on yesterday, we are here for it all. And so, y'all have seen Kenna before. Kenna is not new. She
Nope.
has been here. This Kenna has been on this mom life journey with me since I became a mom. We literally became moms together.
Together. Together.
We
A day
literally
apart.
became moms together in the hospital. Kena and I delivered our babies together. 20. It was probably less than 24 hours because Christian was born at 12:03, right after midnight. What time was Dill born?
Dylan was born on the 2nd, though. He was born 11:23 a.m.
Okay, so that's Saturday or that's Sunday?
Was it a Saturday or Sunday? It had to be a Saturday or a Sunday.
Okay, so they real close. They real close. So we became moms together. So we've been on this mom journey together, literally. And so what we're gonna talk tonight is being a mom, doing all the things that comes with being a mom, right? We
Ooh,
we, we out here keeping them alive,
alive.
making sure they keeping them alive, making sure they're doing their extracurriculars, making sure that they are their own person, making sure they getting to and from all these appointments that they have made.
They made.
All that they made, ain't got no money, ain't got no car,
Our little broke
none of that.
friends.
All of that. I believe in God that it's going to pay off. I'm just believing that
I
it's going to
agree.
pay off. Um, because God. But even in all of that, advertising our own selves. And with you, Kenna, you have been running a successful business. You just celebrated how many years?
As a Jazzercise owner, I've celebrated 5 years. As an instructor, I've celebrated 9.
Okay, so almost this whole entire time. And so what I really wanted to talk about and hone in on tonight, we lost some people. Where did people? The people just left. What happened? Is my service bad? Can y'all hear me? Okay, I'm gonna get off the Wi-Fi back on. Kina, can you see me?
I can see you.
Can
It
you hear
started.
me?
I can hear you. I can hear you. You kind of.
Okay, I cut the Wi-Fi back on. I may have to go back in the house.
Oh,
But the sun shines so bright in that area in the evening. Can you hear me, Kina?
I can hear you fine.
Can you see me?
I see you. All of
Okay.
you. All of
All
you.
of it.
All of your glory.
Pray for the world. Pray for the world. Pray for the world.
Oh,
Okay, so we good? We good? Are we
I
good?
think
We back
so.
good? Okay. Latrell, we back good? Because she said, well, I could. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Before we get started, before we get back. Okay, so we got a thumbs up. So we are good. We are good. I got to figure out something because now since Well Done Wednesdays is going to be in the evenings, I've got to figure out another space because of the way that light, that natural light comes in the top. I can close the blinds, but all that light is still coming in the top, and it makes the videos dark. So I got to figure that out by next Wednesday. We don't have that problem for wake, play, and pray, playing because it's still dark outside.
You need some tent.
Huh?
You need to put up some tent.
Yeah, okay. It's a 13-foot ceiling. Who getting up there? Not me. Not I.
You better use that ladder.
Absolutely not. I'll be like the maintenance man. I'll be like, hey, yo, can you come and help me real quick? Got a little But what I wanted to talk to you about today, Kina, is how a lot of times, because life be out here lifing, right? And because we're already doing so much, it's kind of hard for other moms and just women in general to think that it is that we can do all the things, right? But I know that it's all a part of prioritizing.
Right.
And so one of the things, because we watch you and we see you doing all the things and you appear to do them well, right? You appear to do them well.
I guess
what
so.
is your secret to running a successful business while being there for your husband, being there for your son, being there for your family? How, like, give us some tips, tricks, and ideas on how you are able to manage all of these things.
I used to not be able to.
Okay.
I used to not be able to. I used to just be off on a whim, like it's going to work itself out. I will say, yeah, I used to say it's just going to work itself out.
It's going to work it out.
Well, now, one thing I had to do is I had to trust the people that, especially with Jazzercise, the ladies that were trying to help me. I had a fear of delegating and letting someone else take a little bit of what I felt was mine. So if you have a team, putting yourself first and saying, you're going to do this, you're going to do that.
And I literally just had this conversation with somebody earlier today. I got a text message and they said, hey, April, we know that you're really hands-on with your stuff, but you know that there are people that out here to help with retreats. There are people that out here, you give them the dates, the location, and the budget, and they handle everything. And it's like,
it's scary.
Right. I was like, I understand. I know that I got trust issues, right? And what I said, because I have trusted people with a whole lot less and been put down, right? The ball has been dropped with less. And so I feel like that this is something that I can't let go right now. No, maybe after we have thousands of women attending the retreat or attending events, after it's like out of my control and I really do need help, maybe I can do it then. But it's hard. Yeah. And so I'm glad you brought up that point. And that's why I like these candid conversations, because when we have candid conversations and we don't discuss and we don't go by a script and we just let it flow, I know that that's God. I know that that's God speaking. And it's not just speaking to us. I believe that he is speaking to others as well.
Right.
So just because it's Well Done Wednesday, make sure that you still come in with your pen and paper. Make sure that you still come in with your journal. If you haven't gotten your process box, go to aprilandboyd.com and grab your box now so that you will have a place to write all of your things. There's good space for notes and all of that stuff. So, Tina, you had to start delegating.
Yeah, I did. So there is, there is, counting myself, it's 11 instructors. One of my, so there's a core group of, are we good? There's a core group of ladies that I always felt for sure had my back, right? So one of them said to me in a meeting, she said, you're going to have to learn how to let us help. So I did a trial run of saying, I'm going to use these 4 ladies because one of them was my trainer. The other one, she and I, as soon as she moved here and started teaching at our studio, we became really close. So when I took over in 2017, the scary part was, how do I do this and be an instructor? How do I do this and be a mom? How do I do this and be a wife? How do I do this and still be a good daughter to my parents? A
Right.
good sibling to my brothers. And it was okay. Once I think my first year in, I did not let anybody touch anything. I didn't let I didn't let anyone help me with redoing stuff. I was scared. And so after we had that initial meeting I had it with 2 people and then the other 2 kind of jumped in. I kind of was like, okay, I'm going to let this run for a little bit. I'm going to trust y'all. And if 3 months of me feeling like y'all ain't doing what you're supposed to do, I'm gonna backpedal out and be like, I got it.
I got this. I'll do it myself.
And it was scary because as an owner for like Jazzercise, you have customers, you have instructors to manage. And then you are afraid, like I was afraid to go on vacation, where I knew the owners before me, they took vacation. They didn't worry about going away. They got up, they took their families, did whatever, and things still worked. I was kind of like, oh, what do I do? Do I really go
Right.
on vacation? When I took my first vacation, everybody was I even let one of the ladies take over answering emails. They didn't do any of the finance stuff, but they took over the emails, they took over registering customers. And after that, I became more trustworthy of my ladies. One of my instructors now, she does all of the scheduling for the instructor. So when someone needs a sub, I don't touch it unless it gets ugly. When it gets ugly, I step in. But when it's, I just go. And then I had to learn that when Rodney says you need to back off sometimes, when he started saying, let them have it, let them do it. If they want to help, let them help. If they want to pitch in and paint, let them paint. I was very, I would say, particular about what people did because I have a fear of feeling like I owe you something because you decided to help me.
Right.
And
But then I look at it on the flip side of it because I feel that way. But then on the flip side of it is I love helping. I love being a helper. I love stepping in. So why won't I allow somebody else to help me what I try to be to everybody else? Oh,
right.
that is.
And I mean, and I'm still that way a little bit. I did let my guard down. After all of these years of owning the center and letting people step in and help, I have backed off a little bit. I did have a moment this year where we had to get some things replaced, and one of the ladies said, I'll do it. And I'm thinking, what do you mean you'll do it? Y'all gonna pay for it? Like, that's scary because then I feel like I gotta
you're obligated.
Yeah. Or I feel like I have to let my guard down and let you kind of tell me how things should go. But then I learned that ain't necessary. You chose to help me. I trusted you to help. I'm saying thank you. My love letter says, I appreciate you for helping me. That is what I owe you, is my thank yous and my love, because you asked me, could you help? So, and I'm still,
hey y'all, hey to everybody in the comments. Hey Yvette, hey Dana, y'all let me know in the comments. Are y'all control freaks? Do y'all have a hard time letting people? Do y'all have a hard time letting people help you? While I'm always out here trying to help everybody else, I have a hard time allowing people to help me. Anybody else like that? Me and Kenan already know we had issues, but God ain't finished with us. He ain't finished with us. And the fact that I had this conversation earlier with somebody else and did not know that this is what we were going to talk about tonight because we do candid conversations, God is letting me know that He's working on me quicker than I thought. Right? Okay, quicker than I thought.
And I think sometimes we gotta I don't
Quita
know.
said that's why she works alone.
Woosah.
Quita
Well,
got a whole daycare. She run by
I
herself.
work alone. Well,
Quita, you can have so many more kids. You can have so many more, so many more coins. If you got some help, if you let somebody else come in and help you.
Yeah.
Dana says she disliked people helping me. Oh my God, y'all, what is wrong with us? Hey, Miss Wanda.
You
hey,
know,
girl. Miss Wanda, do you let people help you when you have your sales, when you have your cooking? Do you let people help you cook? Do you let people help you pack the plates? Or you do everything by yourself? Let us know, because I need a plate Friday. I mean,
I need a plate.
I need a plate. I'm tired of looking at.
Where's Miss Wanda at? If you need a plate, I think I need one.
She is in Virginia. She in Richmond.
She's a little closer to me than she is to you.
Right. Latrell said, yes, I am unable to take help, but I'm always ready to jump in and help others. What is wrong with us?
Well, you know, I always feel like, because I always like to help people, I always feel like I'm okay if someone doesn't help me. And even now, like
I got it.
Even with like coaching basketball. So here's the thing. I'm always the one where Rodney says, can you, I do his high school email. I do his high school emails. I do all of our traveling team emails. And I always say to myself, why can't you do it? And then he goes, well, you've always done it. And then my light bulb goes on and said, I've always done it. And then
why are you trying to switch up on Rodney now?
Right. But then when I try to let him do it, my control issue comes in. I go, I don't like the way you I don't like the way your email sound. Sorry, honey, but
I should have just did it. See, I knew I should have did it. I should have did it.
you need to hit undo. Gmail lets you hit undo, unsend. We're gonna unsend that email.
Did anybody open that yet? Lord, please don't let nobody open that yet. Miss Wanda said, yes, Lord, yes. So Miss Wanda has help. Miss Wanda, let's see if we can get some help for your shipping department. North Carolina and Texas needs plates. Thank you kindly.
Can I meet you halfway?
I'll meet you in Petersburg. I'll meet you in Brunswick County.
But you know, I think sometimes where women who are used to doing it all, or we're always the one who set the standards, set the order, the expectations, I think it's just sometimes I think it's naturally in women to be in charge of something.
Right.
I mean, my husband and I go through this, especially doing basketball. Well, Latrell, I know what basketball season is like, girl.
And I'm learning this football fiasco.
Only thing I don't do is schedule the tournament. I let him schedule the tournaments and pay for it. But I manage the money.
Right.
Boy.
Right. We can manage that money well.
You sure you pay for that tournament on time?
Let me go check. Let me go see.
And I do.
But, y'all, what are we gonna do? How can we become better? It's a process, right? It is a process. We know that it's a process. We're going through this. And every day we're working on our issues. However, I can't be the teacher in this one because I have this issue as well. I said my issue is not your issue and your issue is not my issue, but it appears that we all have this one same issue. That we are all helpers, that we are all givers, sometimes to our detriment. And even though we love helping, we love jumping in, even if we most times we don't even have to be asked. We see a need and we jump in to meet it, right? Yep. However, when the shoe is on the other foot, we don't want to receive the help. And so, y'all, we are going to have to learn how to receive it. We can't block our own blessings, right? We can't, just like I just told Quita, that if she had help, if she had help, period, that would be not just a help to her physically, right? I know if I had a house full of kids all day long, I would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where's number 5?
Why is number 5 up there?
Right.
Somebody grab number 5.
But it would be more revenue, right? She would be able to make more money because she would be able to have more kids. And so more revenue. No, we don't. The Bible says that the love of money is the root of all evil, but not having money. Having money is not evil. But my thing is, I know that having money is a good thing. Being able to manage money for the kingdom is an excellent thing. And so I know that once we get our things taken care of, when you're living in overflow, you're able to help others. You're able to finance kingdom works. And so don't look at, just like she said to me about the retreat, maybe it's staying small. Maybe it's not growing beyond 25 because I can't handle more than that, right? But if I would open myself up to receive help, then it could grow because I'm not intimidated or worried on how to figure this out, right?
You're not worried. But I guess if we learn to not worry about what someone's going to do to us or how they're not going to do it the way we want to, when we let those guards down, maybe I think all of us that can't receive the help, I think we got a little bit of window at a time to open. Roll it down just a little bit, let something slide in a little bit, roll it down a little bit more. Okay, I'm taking you. Not the mosquitoes. Not right now. Don't go outside and roll the window down. But I guess we gotta learn to trust. So in hindsight, if we trust God with everything, why are we not trusting somebody else that he may be sending to us?
That part right there. That part right there. Oh, Miss Wanda said because she had a daycare for 18 years and she's full-time in cooking. So does that mean, she said, me, just certain people I don't want help.
That's right.
She got certain people, okay? Quita says, God is speaking. Okay, come through, Jesus. Come through. She must be over there counting kids all day long. Latrell said the word that dropped in my spirit on Monday was relinquish. Y'all will not put my tail like this on my live on this Well Done Wednesday. What y'all will do? Because we said this morning on Wait, Pray, Plan that we are 93 women. We are premium, no unleaded over here. Y'all go back and watch that live. And so I guess that 93 women receive help. Is that what y'all are saying? Latrell said this topic is so on point because I need to relinquish the need to always be in control. Me too. But I honestly think it's because we've been burned before, right? It's not like we're just this way because we are control freaks. I think it's because the ball has been dropped before, and you get to the point where, because I've said it myself, I don't like to be micromanaged. That's why I said I can't work for nobody, because I don't like people to tell me what to do, right? I don't like people to tell me what to do. That's right, Quita, we are not basic, right?
That's right.
Ain't nothing about us basic, okay?
Not basic.
Not basic. We are 93, honey. We are 93. And so, I've gotten to the point where it's like, I should have just did that myself, right? Like, why did I even trust and believe? Why did I even think? But now, because we are 93 and we have evolved and we've built, strengthened our relationships with God, and because we are waking, praying, and planning, and because we are intentional about what we're doing and what we're hearing and what we're participating in, I believe that we're able to hear him more clearly now, and that our discernment is better. And so we should be open to receive help, because now we're in the position to understand and to know and to ask him and trust and believe him when he says, or when he lets us know that he sent the help.
Mm-hmm.
Right? That Kina, that ain't just anybody. Like, I sent them to help you. April, I sent them to help you. Quita, you're not on this journey alone.
He sent you here to help us, girl.
To God be the glory.
I don't think that the women that follow you are thinking that you're not helping. I mean, I may not be on every live. I may have to catch some late. But when I send them text messages saying, you my girl, it ain't no lie on this end, boo. Because I was serious about being number one to pre-order my box. I was
like, hold on, I just sent out the text.
Although I said JK, I was like, no. I text my mom and said, I'm being really serious. Is that selfish? She said, nah, you letting her know you on the train. I was like, I
appreciate that. That's what I said. God, send me 3,000 Kinas. And it's not even about, because, and that's what I've said before. I said before that even with this journal and things I've done before, but I know that without a shadow of a doubt that God gave me the process to becoming the renewed and refined, because I wasn't thinking about that. I didn't have it on my mind. I didn't have it on my radar. And when I tell you that he sent me the publisher before I had even thought about this, like, and when because I didn't know how to help.
You took help, girl. You took help. Look at you.
Like, this can't be all willy-nilly. Like, this can't be a DIY project. This has got to be the real deal, because I know that this is going to go all around the world. Women from all walks of life from all over the world are going to have this book in their hand. And Quita told me at a meeting in Starbucks several months ago before I left Alabama, April, we got to evolve, right? We've got to move on up. We've got to move away from the spiral bound. We've got to be sophisticated. Even back then, Quita was saying we weren't basic. We were not basic. And we had to evolve. And so I took the help for that. Okay. I took the help for that. God is so amazing. He's so amazing. And so what I was saying before, the reason why I started saying that was, it's not about the money that I'll make because of all the ones that will be sold, but it's about the amount of women that will be helped, because they realize that putting themselves first, because of their self-care and waking, praying, and planning every day, that's going to be the difference maker, right? It may seem like something minute to some, but sometimes we just need help. Sometimes we need the blueprint, right? We need the blueprint to say, okay, this is how I'm doing this. This is how I'm doing that. And it makes it easier, right? Mm-hmm. And so if God has given me the blueprint, why not share it with others? If it's something that has changed my life, if it's helped me to get more done in these 24 hours that we have, why not share that? Okay. And so it's all about what you have to be a service to somebody else, right? What do you have that can be a service to somebody else? Right. Dana said, I offered to help a gentleman that wrecked today. Did he receive the help, Dana? Did he receive it? Okay. Quita, we stay in tune. We ready. We ready to see all of these daycares pop up all over Alabama. Come on, franchise. Come on.
No more pulling on them kids by yourself, girl.
No more. Ain't nobody got time to be going to the museum holding on to all them little circles. Ain't nobody got time for that. You are a whole business woman. You're going to be in the office working on payroll while your employees are taking the kids to the museum. Receive the help. Receive it. Receive it. Receive it. Receive it. Quita, I knew. There's one, yes, the connection. It's the like-minded women for me, right? Right. The like-minded, even in us needing to learn how to take help, how to receive help, because we'll be able to look back this time next year and say, look where the Lord has brought us from, right?
I took some good help.
God sent me some good help. He sent me some good help. I should have been open to help years ago, okay? What was I waiting for? But God's timing is perfect, and I believe that He will reward us for the time that's lost. He'll bring us up to speed so fast that it won't even seem like it took us a long time to get to where we're going. Okay. Dana said, if I had not been there, I would have hit him. My God. Talk about the right place at the right time. To God be the glory, Dana. Woo. Miss Wanda says she gonna receive some help. She gonna get her a shipping department. But no, seriously, like Miss Wanda, just imagine the amount of people that you relieve from having to cook on Fridays, right? I know I always see the things for Fridays. I don't know if you do it more than one day a week, but I always see them for Friday. But imagine the people that you relieve from having to cook on Fridays. You are giving somebody something to look forward to, right? That could be the highlight of their week, getting a good home cooked meal. Like, we have to think bigger. We have to think outside of the box, and we have to see ourselves the way the others see us. We have to see us as not being basic, right? We're not just out here we're not just out here selling plates, right? We out here feeding the people.
That's right.
We're out here helping them. Do you know how that mama feel when she ain't got to go home and cook on Friday nights because she gonna pick up some plates from Miss Wanda? You know,
Miss Wanda, come on to Carborough, North Carolina, please.
Come on.
I'm gonna need Miss Wanda during basketball season at the start of November.
Can you cater, Miss Wanda? Can you cater?
At the start of November. At the start of November, I need her at least twice a week. Tuesdays and Fridays.
See, there is a need. There is a need. So what I want us to take away from this on today is stop thinking small. Stop thinking small about what it is that you are doing, right? Because you are solving a problem for somebody. What you are doing, how you are serving is needed, right? Because the way I think about it now is these aren't just little old lives. These aren't just something to do. No, somebody's being helped, whether now or on the replay, whether months down the road, somebody's going to be able to come in and see, dang, there are other women in other states that have the same issues that I have, right? There are other women, there are other moms out here that are trying to be better. They might look like they got it all together. Trust and believe.
There's a crack somewhere.
We don't, right? Nobody's perfect. Nobody but God. And none of us are perfect. We're out here in the process of becoming better today than we were on yesterday.
Right.
So, Kina, do you have any words for us? Quita says, no more surface prayers. God is a God that will make dreams come true.
I ain't got to say nothing. She said it for us. We would take that one to the bank.
No more surface prayers. Ask him for what it is that you want. Do you know that he is a big God? That this little stuff that we're thinking about, this little stuff that we're dreaming about, he like, girl, no, bigger. Like, will you trust me? Do you believe in me? Bigger.
That's right.
Bigger.
That was
bigger.
We ain't got to say nothing now. we ending with that. We give you your credit. That was our help right there.
No more surface prayers. Ask God for what it is that you want. He can do that and some. You was like, well, God, I want to do this, but I want to do this. It's an and both season.
Mm-hmm.
Ask him for the strategy to do both. Ask him for the strategy to show you how to make those things connect and work together. How they gonna work together? They're gonna work together for your good. Right. But you need to get the blueprint from him. That's why we waking, praying, and planning. That's why we getting up first thing in the morning and talking to him, right? And just because that's our wake up time or that's our sacrifice, what I need y'all to do, the ones that are coming on the replay or who have not gotten in the groove of getting up, that early in the morning, whatever your get up time is, make sure that you go to the Renewed and Refined Woman, whether on Facebook or on Instagram or on YouTube, and wait, pray, and play in first. Okay?
All the channels.
We on all the networks, okay?
I'm gonna need you to add a couple more.
Huh?
I'm gonna need you to add a few more then.
Clubhouse is up next. Clubhouse is next.
What TV channel you want to add, boo?
I think we probably belong on Bravo. What you think? I think we
what happens with April. We're gonna be watching what happens with April.
We're about to shut Andy down.
Bye, Andy. Take over.
Watch what God does.
Take over.
Watch what God does. Andy, this has been nice. We've enjoyed, but it's time to move on over.
I can't mess with you.
It's time to go a little deeper because we're going deeper because Quita said no more surface prayers. So we're believing that we're going to go from social media to a whole network. We're going to be on TV. We're going to have a whole TV show.
That's right.
Okay? Because I'm about to go get connected with Tab. I said I won't go say nothing on social media, but I'm going to go ahead and put it out there so y'all can be looking. Because the way God is doing these things, last December, I was on live with Tab. I believe this December, me and Tab going to sit down and talk face to face in person. Watch him work, okay?
You need a camera there. You still need a camera there. You still need a camera there so I can watch. I can't
watch
miss.
him work. Watch how God works this thing out. Do y'all hear me? Do y'all understand? I don't believe he gonna let me go to the same state and not me. I don't believe that. I don't believe it.
It's happening.
I don't believe it. So
I believe it's happening.
Amos 9 and 13. One thing after the other, fast on the heels of the other. God's gonna do it, and he's no respecter of person. So it just ain't about me. He's doing it for y'all as well. Trust him and believe him. Bigger. No more surface prayers. Ask him for what it is that you want. Ask him for the wisdom to get it done. Ask him for the wisdom and the strategy to be able to prioritize to get it. Ask him to take that slowfulness up off of you. Ask him to help you to relinquish being lazy so that you can get it done.
Amen.
In the name of Jesus.
We light a fire under you, girl. No, write it down.
I didn't even want to come on live.
Write it down.
God.
Quita said, write it down.
Write it down. I'm straight in that process. Straight in there. It'll go down in my brain dump tonight when I do my reflections. So y'all will make sure you're doing your reflections. Write it down. Get those things out of your head and get them onto paper, because that is your temporary wall of remembrance. So you'll be able to look back and see, look what the Lord has done. Because he's doing some amazing things. And some things he's doing, we missing them because they're happening so quick. You're like, oh, I was praying about that. I didn't even know that's how he was going to do that. You know what I'm saying? So I want us to be aware. Okay? I want us to be aware. Miss Wanda, your books will, when they ship, I'm giving everybody their tracking numbers. I am so excited for everybody to start working together in them on October 1st. Quita said Ephesians 3:20 says God is able to do exceedingly and abundantly above all that we could ask or think. So whatever you're thinking, he can do exceedingly abundantly above that. We can't even think about all the good things, how big it is that he can do it. Whatever you think, he can do bigger. Whatever it is that you think, he can do it bigger. Latressa, God is the provider, but he's also the provision. Absolutely. So if he gave you the vision, trust and believe that he's going to fund the vision. I could be on here all night. I'm not fooling with y'all. I'm not fooling with y'all tonight. I'm not fooling with y'all. For those who just came in, please go back and catch the replay. Give me a hashtag RR to let me know that another renewed and refined woman was in the building. Kina, thank you so much for coming on and co-hosting with us tonight.
Anytime.
When we are on Bravo, we're gonna be getting paid.
We'll watch with April. Watch what happens with April.
No, watch what happens with God.
We can put God on there, girl.
We're gonna be on live.
We can have a title on that show.
We're gonna be on Bravo talking about look what the Lord has done.
We had a Lord. We're gonna have a Lord's pinwheel up there.
Talking about
spin that wheel. I can't.
You ain't right. What's gonna be the thing? You ain't right. Yeah, it's time to change the game. It's a kingdom takeover, okay? It's a kingdom takeover.
Let's go for it.
And so that's what we're doing. So, y'all, thank y'all so much for coming in. When we on Bravo Kina, you're gonna be able to get paid. You're gonna have some coins. We're gonna fly you out to wherever it's at.
I'm coming.
Our co-host will be flew out to set for live tapings.
I'll be there.
Yep. Huh?
I will be there. I will be there with my cue card.
Y'all in the studio audience? Yes, I'm gonna start actually doing cue cards on here.
I need cue cards.
Well, because it's Candid Conversations, we don't have cue cards. But when we on TV, we'll have cue cards.
You can still be candid. I still need a cue card.
Okay, we're gonna be official. We're gonna be cute. All right.
Official.
All right. Well, y'all, it has been great. I thank y'all so much. I appreciate y'all so much. Don't let this momentum die. Don't go journal. Go do your work. Go talk to God. Listen to him. Write down what it is that he's saying, because he's definitely speaking. And whatever you're thinking about, think bigger. I'll see y'all in the morning at 5 a.m. for Wake Praying. That's Central, 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 3 a.m. Pacific. I love y'all. Have the most amazing night. Remember to be renewed and refined.
Bye, y'all.